What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Back again, story time, man. We going back inside the prison. We going back inside the prison on this one. Man, listen. First off, I ain't never been no ooh-wee type drug dealer. I done dibble-dabbled in it and tried my luck in it, tried my hand in it a little bit on the streets. But even less have I tried my hand in it while in prison. Now, if I get my hand on a little something, or a homie like, well, here, cuz, man, take this, man, there you go, boom, boom, boom. And I will hurry up and dump it off to get rid of it. Because, I mean, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs ain't my thing. I'm a gangbanger, what I was back then, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, every now and then, I would run across a little something in prison, get my paws on it, and just get rid of it real quick. Now, I had one little partner. We used to run around. Man, I'm telling you, at one time, boy, we had the whole block in a headlock. Man, look, if we found out you had it, we was coming to get it. We was coming to get it. And see, it was dangerous, though, because I ain't never really too much being one of those opportunistic robbers. And what I call an opportunistic robber is them dudes who pick and choose. I ain't gonna rob him because he a gangster. He got a bunch of dudes backing him up, and he gonna get by this business. But I'm gonna rob him, and him, cause they scary. I ain't never been one of them. No, I ain't never been one of them. I ain't had no picks and chooses. If you had it and I wanted it, I was coming to get it. I didn't give a dang about you was no ooh-wee killer monster. Rrr. I'm one too. We was just going to have to bump heads. Simple as that. And it is what it is, was what it was. It was always going to be what it was going to be or see. You know what I'm saying? That was just my way of thinking back then. That was my mentality. I ain't had no picks and choose. The same way I was going to pick on the weak, I was gonna pick on the strong. That was my get down. I was a gladiator. You know how it is in the gladiator pit. 2 go in, but only 1 come out. That was my thing. Hey, 2 go in, 1 come out. May the best man win. You feel me? So now if I did overlook a person, it was because of my respect level for them, and my respect level for a person was not based on if they was a. You know what I'm saying? No, that don't mean nothing to me, man. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? My respect level for a person was based on what type of relationship I had with that person. Of course, if I was super cool with you, I wasn't finna come rob you. You know what I'm saying? Or, like I say, if I had respect for you based on who you are or what you was about or the things that you were doing or that I seen on a daily basis, I'm like, no, man, now stall cuz out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, I'm not going that way with him. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. But anyway, okay. Back to the lesson at hand. Like I say, if I would rob Peter to pay Paul. I'm saying that to say that I had a couple of homies that I ran with, a couple of little cutthroat, the real live skullduggeries that I ran with. And they would always come back to him. Hey, man, cuz, man, that fool over there in whoop-de-wop cell, he got whoop-wop, wham, slam, slam, slam. I'm like, oh, for real, cuz, what's up? Man, let's get that fool, homie. We want to get him, cuz, he got it now. I'm telling you, cuz, he got it. Now, like I say, man, we was rocking rough and tough with our afro puffs, at one time. This was about a 2-year time period where I was going on some cold robbing sprees. Now, I told y'all, I went through a period in prison where I had semi kind of just gave up. I gave up. I told y'all, those who've been rocking with the foundation, I told y'all about the time I called moms and told her, I'm like, hey, look, I ain't coming home. Basically, I give up. I was just going to pass away in here because I was just going to do the most. you know, after all them years, after sitting behind bars almost 40 years. Well, it wasn't 40 at that time, but a long time. It was more than 28, 29, 30. You know, um, sometimes your mind will play tricks on you, y'all. Sometimes your mind will play tricks on you, and you just like, man, especially when you in a depressing prison like I was in at this time. Now I know a lot of y'all will say, man, all prison depressing. To a certain extent, it depends how psychologically strong you are. You know what I'm saying? And for me to be mentally depressed with my surroundings when I was in prison, it had to be a real live HELL hole. And that's what I was in at this time. Man, it was just like monotonous. The same BS, just going nowhere, doing nothing. Living to die. That's what we was doing, man. Just living to die. Wasn't nothing jumping. Wasn't nothing positive going on, period. The prison I was in at that time, man, it had spirits in it. It had spirit. I'm talking about depressive spirits, man, that just would take all the fight up out you. Yeah. And it's even worser now. It's worser now. And you got these youngsters out here running around with all these guns doing this stuff. And they running up in there. It's like they beating the door down to get up in there. Don't do it, man. That's all I can tell you, man. Don't do it. Because once they got you, they got you. I'm telling you, prison like Motel 6, it's going to leave a light on for you. They always got room. Always. But anyway, my people come to me one day and they want to hit a lick. We hit the lick. I ain't going to go into detail on the lick that we hit, but we hit a little lick. And I came up, man, with about, it wasn't even a whole half ounce. After everything was said and done and divvied up, I walked away with about a half ounce of green, about a half ounce of weed, man. Walked off with it. Now, of course, I'm going to smoke that junk. I wasn't fit to do nothing but sell it for some soups and cookies because I didn't want to do nothing but go to the poker game anyway. That's all I wanted, a poker game, man. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to take the half ounce to the poker game and get in like that, but they didn't want that. They wanted regular prison money. I'm like, okay, cool. So now usually when I get my hands on stuff like this, what I do, I turn around real quick and just quick flip it. I'll quick flip it. Bang. So now look, I'm in the kitchen and we had dinner time. So the other unit, it was some stragglers in there that was either they hadn't left out when they block left out, or they was on our side of the prison in our unit. And when we went to go eat, they just was going to eat. And when they release us, they just was going to shoot back to the other side of the prison. But anyway, lo and behold, I'm talking to a dude. And he had our table. He's sitting at the table with me and two of the homies. And so I'm talking about, man, I'm like, man, who over there needs some green, man? I got a half ounce. Boo, 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 bam. So the dude was like, oh, shoot, man, what's up to him? What you want for it? So I told him what I wanted for it. He like, look, man, send that over there to me, and I got you. I'm like, huh? He like, man, listen, send that over there to me, and I got you. So I just ain't got no money on me right now. You send over to me. He say, you want soups or cookies, or you'll take it in Tops coffee. I'm like, cuz, man, it don't make me no difference. I come back. Just send it back with the runner. He like, all right. I say, cool. I had it on me. I give it to him. Bang. He gone. Now, this is a dude, I knew him. I knew him, but we ain't never really had a whole lot of dealings like that. And so I'm like, all right, well, cool. Then he wasn't a Crip. Usually I try to keep interaction with my actions with other gang groups to a bare minimum, because I know what comes behind it. I know if it go wrong, it's just not. I mean, in this prison setting, whatever the issue is, whatever the problem is, it's not gonna just stay between me and that individual. It's gonna always spill over to, here come the gang, and here come whatever he representing. and it's going to turn into a big thing. And it's going to turn into a big thing because I'm going to turn it into one. Because I'm finna do the ooh-wee with you. And that's going to make your people like, hey, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I already know what it's going to, you know? So, boom. And I used to school all my dogs like that, too. Because, hey, look, man, at the first sign of provocation, they're off, you know? So, look, I dealt with him. But now this was a dude. He had a good standing around the prison. He had a good standing around the prison. So, bang, he said, well, look, I ain't gonna be if I can't get it back over to you tonight, it'll definitely be tomorrow. I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. So I knew what was supposed to be coming back. I wasn't tripping. The only thing in my mind was getting to the poker game. So when I went back to the block, I went to a dude and I tried to borrow some money, let him know, hey, look, I got some money coming. It's going to be here tomorrow. So he like, no, Tune, we don't even catch store tomorrow. I'm like, no, it's coming off the other side of the, now, they call prison in Alabama camp. So, you know, if you hear me use the word camp, it's just because it's not a camp, but they call all their prisons camp. But anyway, so I tell the dude, I say, no, look, homie, it's coming off the other side of the camp. I got you. Now, at this time, this was during the time when a lot of dudes didn't want to loan me nothing because they were subject not to get it back. You know, subject not to get it back. It's wolves amongst wolves. You know what I'm saying? We wolves amongst wolves. So stuff that would come to me, it was probably karma because I was dishing it out to other people too. You know. So anyway, I told y'all some of my past stories that I got to the point where, man, would nobody loan me nothing, give me nothing, unless I put it on Crip. I was going to give it back. And I ain't going to even lie. During this era at this time, if I didn't put it on Crip, I was going to give it back. Nah, you probably wasn't, you wasn't going to see it. You just wasn't going to see it. No, you probably wasn't going to see it. So, the prison dude, boom. So the dude like, man, Tune, man, I ain't got time to be going through all that with you, big partner, man. No, man, I'm serious, homie. Man, I got something coming, I'm telling you. He was like, man, Tune, I'll loan you this, but put it on Crip, you gonna give it back to me tomorrow. Now, I'm thinking the dude that I'm dealing with, he a good dude, you know, he gonna act right. I say, man, on Crip, man, I'm gonna give you this back tomorrow. So he trying to even make it sweeter for me. Like, Tune, look, you ain't even got to bring me no interest, homie. Just give me back what I gave you. In whatever fashion you can give it back, just give me back what I gave you. I'm like, cool, homie, on Crip, man, I got it coming to you tomorrow. So the dude give me the money, and I take off to the poker game. Now, I put this on Crip because I have faith in what the cat that I just gave my weed to told me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never known him to play no games or nothing like this, nothing like that. So, bang, I go to the poker game, enjoyed myself all night, you know what I'm saying, did my thug thizzle. And then I had in my mind that even though I told him tomorrow that the dude might send the money back to me tonight because he said if he catch the runner, he'll send it back. All right, well, cool. All right. It don't come back that night. So the next day comes, the whole day going by. So now I'm sending messages over there to the dude on that side of the hallway. The messages ain't coming back the way they supposed to. Dude's coming back telling me that he ain't answering the door. They tried to get him to the main door, sending people to holler at him at the main door, telling them, man, Cartoon says send that, Cartoon says send that. All day long, man. Now, one dude came back and said that the dudes told him, said, man, tell Tune I got him. I got that one message back. But now, as far as stuff, man, when nighttime came, man, listen, I ain't got no money. Man. I done put it on Crip. I'm going to give this man his money back today. Based off the dealings me and another dude had. And I don't have no money. And that's bothering me to no end because I done put it on the game that I'm finna pay this man back this money, man. So, man, I'm hot. I'm trying to sneak out the block, which we call going on escape. I'm trying to go on escape over to the other side of the prison and find out, man, what's happening? I can't get out. Time going by. Now it's locked down for the whole prison. Ain't no movement like that. So now I'm knowing ain't nothing else coming. So dude ain't saying nothing to me who I owe. It's almost locked down. But you know, he on the top tier leaning, talking to people. I catch him looking at me. Man, I'm walking around feeling super bad. I'm feeling super bad, man, because I put it on the game that I'm gonna pay this man his money back today. So I'm like, dang, man. So I go to one of the lokes. I go to one of the homies. He doing pretty good. And I tell him, I explain, I'm like, cuz, check this out. Man, I need this. He like, told man, I ain't finna be giving you no money just to go gamble, big homie. You the big homie because I ain't finna just be, wow, I said, no, homie, no. I say, look, this what happened, cuz. I gave such and such some green over there and on the other side of the camp, homie. He's supposed to send me mine back. Ain't sent me nothing back, cuz I done put it on the game. I was going to give old boy back this money today, and I ain't got it back. I say, homie, I ain't trying to blow the setup. I say, I ain't trying to just go automatically just rob somebody just to get this money just because I put it on the game, cuz, to pay this fool back. Listen, if you just give me that to get at him, cuz, I'm telling you, man, on Crip, I got you, homie. I'm going to make sure you get your money back. Tomorrow I'm finna go over there and check this dude. He say to him, all right, man, I got you, homie. He looked out for me. Boom. So I got the money from one of the little Crip homies. I took old boy back his thing. And I'm telling him, I'm like, man, you thought I wasn't going to pay you, huh? You thought I wasn't going to have your money, huh? He like, oh, no, too, man. You put it on Crip, man. I know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know if you put something on Crip, you going to come through with it. And that was the reputation I had throughout that whole prison system. If Toon put it on Crip, he gonna do exactly what he said he was gonna do or whatever it was. And if I hear you put something on Crip and you didn't stand up under it, I was coming to beat your head off your body. Anybody and everybody in the prison, and not just in that prison, but the whole system knew that's how I was. So anyway, paid old boy back. Now I'm hot. I'm mad now. Oh, I'm hot. I can't wait till the morning come and they start doing this movement so I can get over there. So I can get over there to that side of the prison. Boy, I want to know. So a couple of homies, you know, the next day, a couple of homies, we sitting in the cell and I'm talking. I'm like, cuz, man, I'm finna go over there. Like, cuz, we finna go with you. We finna go with you. I'm like, shoot, cuz, y'all, like, cuz, we going with you, Toon. So now it's 3 of us going over there. So now they start having major movements and stuff. People moving about, getting outside the block we was in. So I made it, me and the 2 homies, we made it outside the block. So now for me to get to the other side of the prison, I got to go all the way down and go out this door like I'm finna go to the south side and come and leave off the east hall and come around and hopefully catch a police slipping and make it through the west hall door. And boom. Then once I get over there, now I got to make it in the block. So it's, you know, it's a mission. It's a mission. But or you can just like cut through the shift office. If you cut through the shift office, hopefully, because you got to go past all the police, cabins, lieutenants, sergeants, regular police just sitting there looking, running their mouth. And if, you know, they see so much movement that a lot of times they, you know, they ain't got time to be, where you going, where you going? But if they see the wrong person, oh man, off the ho, come here to where you going? Where you going? Because they know at this time, I'm on the bull. They know I'm on the bull 24/7. I ain't got no business on that side of the prison. I'm going on that side of the prison. I'm going to over there to start some mess. That's how, you know what I'm saying? They know me. I made it on through. Boy, like, I turned my head, like, you know what I'm saying? Big as my head is and big as I was, like, I'm really sneaking through. But I make it through. Me and the 2 homies, cuz. We make it through. So when I get over there, so boom. I'm like, man, I don't want to, when you hit on the door, boom, boom, boom. You can like stand in this window so the police from all the way down the hallway can look and see you. and they're like, pop the door and let you in, so they can see who coming in, let you in. Yeah. So look, on the day in question that I'm over here now is their store day. Boom. So it's a lot of movement going on. Doors popping. Sometimes the door just left open because people coming and going from the store. So I'm like, yeah, all right. So man, I ease on in there. So I see somebody I knew. I'm like, hey, cuz. I say, man, hey man, what sale such and such in? They're like, man, he up there in such and such sale. I'm like, okay. So me and the homies, I say, cuz, I said one homie, I said, cuz, you go on that end of the tier, homie, you go on that end of the tier. So, but me and the other dude, we went up this end, had a homie right there, just in case. So they knew what sale we was going to. So when I get to the sale, I'm hanging down by the shower. I done stepped up into the upstairs shower and I'm looking. Cause now I sent one homie past the sale and they asked the next door neighbor, is he in there? Like, yeah, he been in there all day. I'm like, all right. So boom, boom, boom. Knock on the door. The dude popped the door. Boom. So when the dude popped the door, the homie standing there talking to him. The door kind of open. He's standing here. He can't see me coming from this way. He's sitting there talking to one of the little homies. When I come in, I grab the door and pull it open. I look at the cube first, make sure the police ain't looking. So when I pull the door, boom. He like, oh. So I step on this side in the chest, pushing back up into the cell. I say, hey, cuz, man, what type of games you playing, homie? I said, man, you really gonna play games with me? Of all people like that? You think you taking something? So the dude like, no, listen, man. And I was trying to get it to you. I was trying to get you this. I was trying to get it to you. Boom, but I couldn't. I said, cuz, you lying, man. You lying. Cuz, you lying, fool. So the homies like, come in, let's mop this fool, man. Let's get him. Put these jumper cables on him. That's something they love to say in Alabama. Put the jumper cables on you. And put these jumper cables on him, cuz. So the dude, like, hold on. So now the dude he ain't no scary type dude, but he know he ain't got no win right here. So look, I say, man, I put it out there that I was gonna have that money yesterday, and you put me in a cold bind, man. On my word, man, my word is my bond. Especially when I put it on. I said, now you play. I said, cuz you got me twisted, homie. You think you finna play with me like that? So he like, no, Toon, no. So while I'm talking to him, a knock at the door come. Boom, boom, boom. Dude kind of pushed the door open. It's a dude standing there. He got a store bag in his hand, big store bag. So the dude that I'm dealing with, he telling, man, come on in. So the dude come on in, and he like, man, you know, what's up, fellas? What's up, y'all? So we stand there looking like, yeah, all right, man, what's up? They go back. So he coming out his store bag, breaking old boy off. He breaking him off, giving him this da. So boom, he like, that's it. So dude counted, he like, yeah, that's it. We right, we straight. So bang, dude, you know, roll the rest of his little bag up. He leave on out the cell. So I'm back to him. I'm like, cuz, man, I'm like, man, where my green at, homie? Where my green at? He like, Toon, man, listen, man, I wouldn't try to play games with you. I wouldn't try to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, cuz, you tripping, fool. So I tell him, I'm like, cuz, y'all get that. He say, wait a minute, hold on. He say, listen, I'm going to go on and keep it 100 with you. He say, I couldn't get it to you yesterday because yesterday was going to be our store day. He say, man, I be selling. He say, I was expecting a whole lot of dudes to go to the store, come back, pay me, and, you know, by nighttime come, I was going to have your money and send it back to you. I say, so what's up, cuz? He say, we going to the store today instead. I'm like, what? He said, man, we supposed to went yesterday, but instead we going today. He said, man, to be honest with you, that's what's going on right here, man. Dudes bringing me the money, this, and this. I'm like, homie, that wasn't a deal, though. That wasn't a deal. You said you was going to have my money yesterday. I said, man, I went ball stuff, put my face on it, had my face card looking bad, and I'm sending messages to you, and you ain't sending me nothing back. Like you ain't saying nothing. Like you telling me, bump me. I said, cuz, man, no, homie. You can't do me like that. I ain't one of these fools you can do like that. The dude like, man, Big Toon, I ain't trying to disrespect you, man, but look, What, I owe you such and such and such. I'm like, yeah, you owe me such and such. He like, look, if you'd have waited a little bit, it was gonna come over there. He say, man, I'm bringing the money in as we speak. He said, I've been selling it, coming up off of it. I'm getting the money in as we speak. Soon as all the money was here, I was gonna make sure you got yours first. So I'm like, man, so I'm really stuck on the fact that I told this dude the other day on Crip I was gonna have his money, and I didn't have it that day. Well, I did, but I had to get it from somebody else to give it to him, and I didn't like the fact that this dude put me in the bind that he put me in, you know? So I'm like, man, you know what? I told the two little youngsters that was with me, I'm like, cuz, get all that, get that stuff, man. I said, man, give me my money. Give me my money. So the dude sag it up. He said, boom, he had it. He had everything he's supposed to give me. He like, man, Tune, I ain't trying to do no bad business with you, man. My bad on her. I was like, man, I don't want to hear none of that. That's when I told them, I'm like, look, cuz, get that. I said, get all that right there, too. So the dude like, hold on, what you mean, man? I gave you everything I owe you. I was like, man, bump that, fool. You supposed to have my money yesterday. I ain't got nothing to do with what the prison doing on their store days, because you supposed to have my money yesterday, like you said, and you made me put my face out there like that and mess me up. Bump all that, man, cuz y'all get that. So the dude like, man, hold up, man. Man, y'all ain't finna just take nothing from me. So I sit the sack down. I say, cuz, you show this the route you want to go? I'm like, homie, you show this the route you want to go? I say, because you ain't got no win right here. Now, y'all got to listen. I'm a politician all the way around the table. I'm knowing he ain't got no win. And I'm hoping this ain't the route he want to take. So I'm really trying to talk him out of this and let us get this little bit and get on. I'm being greedy right here. But now, he had to break a little bit extra off because of what he sent me through. So we finna get this little bit. But I also know that the dude bear watching. The dude bear watching, man. Like I say, he wasn't just no punk like that. You know what I'm saying? He the type, okay, he the type, he'll see he ain't got no win right here, but he the type later on, if he catch you with your back turn, or try to stab you. You know what I'm saying? So now, but bump all that. Fool, you did this. You put your foot in your mouth. So I tell him, I'm telling him, I'm like, cuz, look, you can we can mop you and take it and take everything. Cause if you finna make me go through a tussle with you, we finna run off with all of it. All of it. You know? Or we can go and get these few little extra items for the weight that you sent me through, and we can call it a day, homie. It's all on you. It's all what you want to do. Now, granted, I'm not gonna lie, in the back of my mind, I'm hoping that the dude say, man, just go ahead and get that little bit, man, and go ahead on. Because he still got enough green, which is weed, to make him something. But now, you know, I'm just mad because of what he did. Whether it was his fault or not. But I'm knowing if we just take it, then I'm going to have to watch it. 9 times out of 10, I might have to go ahead and hit him. Because I'm not finna have nobody stalking me or me looking over my shoulder for spit. You know? So look. Dude thought about it. He thought about it. He like, man, y'all go ahead and get that, man. Just go ahead and get that little bit, man. He like, Tune, this ain't cool, homie. Now I'm like, man, no, it ain't cool what you did, man. It ain't cool what you did. I said, if the shoe would have been on the other foot, I would have made it right. I said, because I had to straighten my face out over there based on something that you told me. So, man, I ain't trying to hear it, man. I ain't no sympathy for what you talking about. I told him, cuz y'all get this. And it wasn't a whole lot, man. It wasn't a whole lot. It was just a few more dollars more than what he owed me. We got the little bit and we left. So now as we leaving, I'm telling the homies, I'm like, cuz, we might have to do something to this fool. You know what I'm saying? They're like, homie, we just gonna watch him. If he make the wrong move, cuz, we gonna down him. I'm like, cool. So, you know, 2-3 days went by. He even ended up coming over to our side of the prison. He popped up over there and was in the prison. So I'm watching him like a hoe. I'm like, oh shoot, here it go. It don't go. You know what I'm saying? It just all went away, which was cool. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? He kind of did a little wrong. I went over there, got a little bit extra, He wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? He made him $2, $3 few little dollars. I got my money back, paid the homie back what I owed him for borrowing from him, had me a little bit left over to go play poker with, you know, and that's what I did. I gave the homies that went over there with me a couple of items a piece. You know, they didn't want no much. They just happened to be going somewhere with the big homie, you know. Bang. And that was that, man. Those are the type of things I went through a lot, man. You're gonna go through little mishaps like that, man. You know what I'm saying? All how you handle it is on you. You know what I'm saying? You can handle it to the point to where it don't turn out right. You can handle it to the point to where it turned out right. You know, they had a saying back in the day, man. I know you effing me over, man, but just use grease. You know, which was some crazy stuff. But that's what they used to say back in the day. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know you messing the dude over, but just make him like it. You know, make him like it. Make it to where he can accept it. Where it don't mess with his pride or his manhood to the point to where he gonna have to strike back. You know? And I was pretty good at that, y'all. But anyway, man, that was that story, man. Got a whole lot of more of them coming. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Stay safe, man. Stay above ground, man. It's me, man, your big partner cartoon, man. I represent the gangsters, homie. The Avalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace.
Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta boogie. 4, 2, 1, man. 4, 2, 1, man.